A blast so massive it was seen from space. Satellite imagery caught the explosion and a ball of ash billowing above and beyond the Tongan Islands. Before the blast, thick plumes filled the sky, shooting up 12 miles above sea level. On Tonga, the tsunami arrived quickly. Communications are almost completely down, and the death toll is
Pacific. It's made up of 170 islands. 105,000 people live there, and 80% of them have been affected by Saturday's eruption. As you can see from these satellite images, the island where the volcano was is now submerged. The eruption lasted 8 minutes and sent cloud and ash 20 kilometers into the air. It blanketed Tonga. The sonic boom was so loud it could be heard 2,300 kilometers away in New Zealand and over 9,700 kilometers away in Alaska. This was 400 kilometers away in Fiji.
The massive wave triggered by an eruption of an undersea volcano.
Tonga is an archipelago of around 170 small islands, 2,000 miles east of Australia. Its capital, Nuku'alofa, is on the biggest island, Tongatapu, to the south. The country has just over 104,000 residents. The volcano known as the HUNGA TONGA VOLCANO is located 40 miles north of the capital. Tonga is in the Ring of Fire, an arc in the Pacific Rim where up to 1,000 volcanoes are located. It's not unusual for volcanoes to erupt in the sea. In fact, 3/4 of volcanic activity is underwater. The HUNGA TONGA VOLCANO volcano has erupted before in 2009 and 2014. But the speed at which magma was forced out of it this time has made it one of the biggest eruptions the world has seen in nearly 30 years.
One of the most explosive ever recorded, and it sent this toxic cloud. I mean, look at, you can see these images. How does that affect our climate? How does it affect our atmosphere? What does this mean?
Yeah, you may not be aware because it's been a long time since we had an eruption like this that volcanoes can actually have a temporary cooling on our planet. So let me try to explain and show you on the weather graphic. So the ash goes up in the air, but it's not just ash. Also, sulfur dioxide goes into the atmosphere. Now that gas reflects the sunlight back out into space. That allows a temporary cooling of our planet. Eventually, the sulfur dioxide, will fall apart and dissolve, and we'll go back. But let me show you an example of some of the big volcanoes that we've had. If you look at the last big one, Pinatubo, El Chacon, we actually can see the little tiny cooling for a year or two, but it's temporary.
Bill, we always want to talk about